Welcome back, everyone. We just left Kyoto in the previous video. Now we're on our way to Osaka, the final major city of the trip. I really like these velvety purple subway seats. They look old-fashioned. The workers must clean these regularly, because if this type of fabric were to get stained, you'd know it immediately. The green is alright too, I guess. This is such a funny warning sign. Ooh! Watch your fingers. It's purple on the outside too. I like when public utilities have their own unique designs. In New York, there are only a few very basic designs for subway cars. If I lived in Osaka, I know I would get excited every time I get to ride a purple car. I'd be like, yo, it's that one! Look at this cool train pass. I wonder where I should go while I'm in Osaka. Alright, I am finally in Osaka. Hello, everyone!
Hello, every meow. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my God!
Oh, I wish I were a bird.
Sag mal, warum redest du eigentlich Englisch mit mir?
Weißt du, meine Tochter will in Amerika studieren.
Und du willst ein Vogel sein?
Aber ich bin kein Vogel. Wie du sicher siehst, bin ich eine Katze.
Alright, first step out of the subway, and I see that there's a fair amount of construction going on in this particular part of Osaka. That's cool. Building stuff is cool. Cars just drive past, it doesn't disturb them. Even regardless of the construction, I can tell that the neighborhood around our hotel is a lot less walkable than where we stayed in Minato and Kyoto. Some of the intersections don't have walking stoplights. The sidewalk is often broken up by parking spaces. Bikes and scooters are just parked on the sidewalk. Here's more construction, right around the corner from the hotel. This looks pretty involved. They got the scaffolding and everything. So, we got to the hotel, and the attendant told us that we're not allowed to check in until 3 p.m. I guess that's pretty common, but no one told me about that ahead of time. The hotel in Kyoto let us check in earlier. The staff let us put our luggage in a temporary storage space near the lobby. Then we had to wander the city for a couple hours. We didn't have anything planned, so we just went to the first place that came to mind, which is Osaka's famous aquarium. The building is quite large and impressive. The outside is a good photo spot in its own right, and it has a nice view of the ocean. That's the famous Tempozan Ferris wheel, which is said to give a great view of the city. It's not a part of the aquarium, but the two attractions are often advertised together. We got our picture taken with this big ol' whale shark. They give out this little printed photograph as a free souvenir. Let's see what's in the gift shop. I love these little seals. They're like webkins or something. Ooh, big shark. They seem to like sharks here. At the entrance to the first exhibit, we walk into this big tube. Now we're just immersed in fishes on all sides. They have no concept of up and down. They're not going anywhere. They have to just keep swimming. Hello. Oh, that's a big one. Wow. Yeah. This is so cool. Yes, hiding from the world. Investigating. Are you a shark? Hello, shark. You're big. That one had a funny looking face with little nostrils. The aquarium is called the kaiyukan in Japanese. Wow. Yeah, a model for ants.
In case they want to do it.
You know, a lot of museums, they make like special DS cartridges that are like a tour guide.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So smart.
So I actually looked into this. The Kaiyukan DS Guide is a quiz game that includes pictures of animals and audio. When I mentioned a cartridge, I was thinking of similar museum guides that I've heard of, such as the Louvre 3DS Guide, but the Kaiyukan Guide doesn't actually use a cartridge. The data are transmitted over download play. That's even more impressive, actually. I did not think that the original DS from 2004 would have enough onboard memory to process several pictures and audio files with no cartridge inserted, and apparently, the service is still being offered until August of this year. If anyone wants to hop over to Japan real quick and send me a video of the Kaiyukan DS Guide, let me know. Several sections of the aquarium are based on specific regions of the world. Here is the Aleutian Islands of Alaska. I believe these are called tufted puffins. Hello, hello. Yeah. It's always funny when the zookeeper shows up. You can suspend your disbelief and imagine that this is an idyllic scene in nature, but then this huge creature comes crashing in. I like how they make it look like this is a real jungle with ambient lighting, though it's more difficult to see the smaller fishes with the brightness. I can see them better from this covered alcove. I love ducks. They're just so goofy. Aquariums don't have to be all about the most exotic animals. These guys could be my friends in the park. I like being able to see the boundary between water and air at eye level. The way that it reflects light is appealing. There's just a shimmering shoal of fish.
Oh yeah, it's up there.
There are some otters back there.
There's two of them. Three.
Hello.
The rest of the little chin.
Whoa, it's huge.
I don't see it. What is it?
A seal or a sea lion?
It's like circling around. Oh.
Yeah.
Slippery dogs.
Oh wow. Hello.
Why is you sleeping?
Sleepyhead.
Is you taking a nap? That looks like a movie.
Right.
Fast raccoons.
Here's the coati exhibit. I expect to see a couple of mammals in an aquarium, but this is a bit of a stretch. They're cute though. Fish. That looks like a catfish, maybe? Yeah.
That's a kittenfish.
Yeah.
Oh look, that's the one I was talking about, that gray thing.
Oh wow, I wouldn't have recognized it.
I don't know if it's a pufferfish, I don't know what to call that.
Yeah.
Oh, another one's coming up. Dana, they're looking at you.
Hello.
Hi, how'd it go?
Oh, hey, oh. It has such weird puffy eyes. Or maybe those are sturgeons, not catfish. Konnichiwa, penguin-san. They just stand around like they're on patrol. What's this dolphin doing with the buoy? I guess that they have enough space to move around, but I still feel like the dolphins look out of place in these wide and narrow fake stone enclosures, more so than most other species. I'm just much more used to seeing videos of them in much larger open spaces that have flatter geographical features. Oh, sumimasen.
Maybe it'll come over here.
This is the main tank in the center of the building. It contains many rays, sharks, and other fishes. Damn, that's a fish hurricane.
It's a really big stingray.
Oh wow. It's a flying carpet. Oh, there's a man in there. In the whale shark's mouth.
They're kissing.
Oh, hello. Big fish. Oh wow. Hello. Hello.
He kissed the list. He's a flatfish.
They are just zooming all over the place. They're a couple of regular torpedoes.
The sea dogs have the zoomies.
Yeah. Hello. Whoa, that's a lot of bubbles. Oh, that's a tiny one. Hello.
That's a little puppy. So is this one. It's a little puppy.
Yeah.
Hi, Papa.
Hello. There's so many.
I know. They're like a traffic circle.
They have to make their train at time.
Probably. It's like in Finding Nemo, like a channel.
Right.
Creating their own channel.
Whoa.
It's old looking.
Yeah. Whoa.
That was so fast.
Yeah.
He was speed. Look at this little one hiding up there. He doesn't know
Oh,
where to go.
hello.
He's like speeding.
Hello, baby. Zoom.
Someone give these guys a speeding ticket.
These guys are in their own solitary cell. Hello. Hello. Whoa, I don't know.
I know, I was just going through that. Something about the shape of it.
Yeah, the glass distorts it.
It makes it look like it's moving.
That's crazy. Ooh, a hammerhead. The whale shark is huge. I suppose it can be considered the main attraction of the aquarium.
I've just noticed some of them are just like on the ground.
Right, yeah, I was about to mention that. Who's that in the obscurity of the ocean? Who are you? I can't even see it, it's too blurry. They're so blubbery.
Fat, right? Like seal fat?
Yeah, look at that. They're so blubberous.
Something like the last you can use like seal fat for like candles and lamps and heat and stuff.
That sounds plausible.
These are so fat. That fat. I don't know how though. All they do is exercise.
Yeah.
I guess they just eat that much. I wonder if they ever get so fat that they just like hang out on the ground.
Right. I love how they don't even have to flap their arms to move. They make it look so effortless. It's like the laws of physics don't apply to them. What's this one with the wide head? Wide ass head? Who are you? It's a fairly linear path from start to end. The path gradually curves around the exhibits in the center and goes down to lower floors. Once we start, we're supposed to keep going all the way to the exit. Hello. That might be a tiger shark there.
Or a sand shark? I don't know.
Yeah. Get folded, idiot. Oh, the floor is moving.
It's a rainbow. This one's pretty with all the dots.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going to check on his boat.
This is a stingray parking lot.
It's valet. Whoa, look at that one like glued to the wall.
It's on the wall. What's it doing?
Minding his own business. He's like, I don't want anyone looking at me. I don't want anyone bothering me. I don't want anyone touching me.
Smart.
Like he's purposely going where like nobody can see him through the glass.
This is their afternoon commute. Fish. What is this creature? It has a hitchhiker. That's a big fella. This shark enjoys people watching.
Whoa, look at that big like shrimp crab thing.
Yeah. I think that's called a mantis shrimp or something.
Yeah. Very pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not right at all. That was most probably a cleaner shrimp. Sometimes I just be saying shit. At first, I thought it were just a coincidence that all of these species are in the same place, but this choice of fishes is probably a Finding Nemo reference. Haha, I've never seen such small blue tang. They're adorable. They must be babies. Wow. That's freaky but cute.
They're really cute. And they just like go up and down like on waves.
Whoop zoop.
They heard you.
那个不就是水产店？这个黄色的长得像蛇。可爱。这是不是？
They look like little hoses, or periscopes. That looks like a sea cucumber on the bottom. The coral is very beautiful. We think of it as a decoration or as a form of cover, but it's an animal as well. It deserves recognition.
I think maybe these are sea cucumbers.
Oh yeah, I see on a few of these. Yeah, they look like sea cucumbers. Hello. Yeah, the top. Yeah.
You could not trust someone and not like.
I wonder if a kid has ever stuck their hand in. Whoa. That ray had like eye stalks or something. What the heck was that? Hello. Yeah, but it is cool to see them from below. It's like a ghost. Right. It's flying up the wall. I think that's the fish I saw before in the corner. Hello.
It's like on the dog, but you doesn't want to
Yeah. Its face is funny. Tickle, tickle.
coming out of your corner for us. That's so nice. He's coming out of his cage and he's trying to
Yeah. Ooh, giant crabs.
Oh my gosh. Prehistoric.
I love crabs in general, but spider crabs are just hilarious. Their legs are so inordinately large. How do they coordinate themselves? What are they conspiring about? That's the most absurd looking fish I've ever seen. Supposedly it's called a bowmouth guitarfish. Weird name. It looks like a shark with a ray for a head. Why are these crabs making gang signs? Those orange fish are too scared to move. Stay close, darling. Oh, they're making their coordinated escape. The geography I stands compares you superior. No! That was embarrassing. Excuse me. This space is occupied. There's a small restaurant about halfway through the aquarium. We stopped for some soda ice cream. It's pretty good. Oh, that's really clever. The species displayed in the aquarium correspond to sequential points on a ring that goes around the periphery of the Pacific Ocean, and the aquarium itself is in a spiral-like shape around the central tank with the whale shark. Here, have some otter facts. Wow, they use real spectrograms to represent the vocalizations. I can imagine having to transcribe those in my college phonology class. Here, the path deviates from the spiral structure, and we're just in another area of the building, on a lower level. This is the medusozoa exhibit. I like the lights. Not that I can see anything else. Jelly critters. Probably.
Yeah, they're the cutest little ones. Isn't that what we learned to find the one of the cutest little ones?
You're facing the wrong way, buddy. Sorry for the noise. I thought that we got away from that crying Chinese baby, but apparently not.
These ones remind me of SpongeBob.
Yeah, they do. They look like that one weird enemy from Run for the Krusty Krab.
That would make that blue jelly in the episode.
Right. Why are they upside down? Yeah.
Oh, it is. Along the edges, it's like buzzing.
Wow. Oh, I see it on the camera, but not with my eyes.
It could be the glass, too.
Yeah, there's like an energy emanating from them.
That makes me feel like they would hurt like a...
Oh wow, that I can't see it with my eyes, but it shows up on the camera. That is freaky, whoa. These ones have some interesting bioluminescence that's just barely visible with this level of lighting. Boop. I don't even know what I'm looking for. It's so dark in here. Where's the exit? On my video, I see a slight fluctuation in the light levels. The fluctuation was much more noticeable in Tokyo because their mains frequency is 50 Hz. In Osaka, the mains frequency is 60 Hz, so it's in sync with the frame rate of my camera for the most part. Oh, that one's all ripped up. Must be dead.
Oh, it's like, no, it's still moving though. Maybe it's a different species. Aren't jellyfish like kind of like worms?
Yeah.
That's freaky.
That's whoa.
That's crazy. I'm like convinced that I was on the Titanic and just like every time I see icebergs I get very upset.
Uh-huh. This mirror effect is freaky. Why won't it let me see the back of my own head? These icebergs look very cool. Here is our portal to the seal world. They're funny. Hello. Spinny spin. No. Oh,
You're so smiley. Smiley over here. Why are you so smiley?
hello, hello.
That was the cutest one.
Yeah.
It was like Smiley.
Smiley. Got a diving suit on display. These digital displays are cool. Here are some Arctic crabs. You staying cool in there? Oh no, it's flipped on its back. Oh, who's hiding? Here's a anemone. Anemone. The freaking dancing things from SpongeBob. Why is this one in jail? Release him! No, I refuse to scan your QR code. 5 degrees. Somehow I thought that it would be colder than that. But I suppose if they got much lower than that, they risk freezing the whole display. It's not like the ocean, where the water circulates around. This is a clione, which is a kind of sea slug that actually swims freely through the water. That is very cool. I didn't know they could do that. I thought of slugs as being slow-moving creatures that either stay on the sea floor or drift aimlessly with the currents. They're so small and cute. Look at their little wings. It's like a ghost. A fish doctor? What are your credentials? Where did you study? Very informative, thank you. I'm a fan of whatever the heck this is. Lemon lime fish. Arctic char? I bet they don't even have their own custom zaku. Why are they just staying perfectly still in a row? That's impressive. What are they doing? Clap, clap. Oh. They look like giant hairy slugs. Are they slow dancing? They're so fat and jiggly. In France, they're called fat fox. Happy dance. Here are their names: Arare, Moya, Yuki, and Mizore. Their names mean snow pellets, mist, snow, and sleet. I love these descriptions. Full of curious, sometimes becomes round while sleeping. Here are the penguins. Wow. What the? I did not know they sound like that. That's a terribly grating sound. That one wasn't as loud or as long. It must be choking on something. Do not touch. Yeah, you don't have to tell me. They do not look friendly. Look at those eyebrows. That's not nice. An unsolicited showering. This guy is about to square up in his cute feather coat. Wow, a megalodon tooth. It's kinda crazy how big those are. The shadows are interesting. For some of the smaller and lighter colored fishes, the shadow is more visible than the fish itself. I wonder if predatory birds are ever thrown off by that in the wild. You having a snack? He's really crunching away. What's water for you? Difference with penguins? Damn, that's deep. I gotta think about that. So, the final area of the aquarium consists of a few poorly lit esoteric displays. This one is about how penguins can drink salt water, unlike humans. Who is yourself? Difference with jellyfish? I don't mind the broken English. It's funny, but for something that's a large, multi-step project like an aquarium display, don't you think that they would run it past a native English speaker for a final check? Even someone on Fiverr could do that. I thought this one would be about how medusozoa function without a brain, but it seems to be more about their reproductive cycle. The Japanese text doesn't say much. The final display is this. Squishy, blinking orbs in the dark. It says, Diver's Cleaning Rhythm. Yeah, I have no idea. I know that divers have to pay attention to the rate of their heartbeat, but I don't think they use anything like these ominous orbs. Oh, this is cool, actually. I put this stethoscope on my heart, and the blinking orb synchronizes to my heartbeat. I think that's what's happening. This is all very avant-garde. I think I created a feedback loop. Here's another misting machine, this time for hand sanitizer. Are my fingers really that long? Damn. Give me any kind of liquid in mist form, and I'm there. I liked the kaiyukan a fair amount. It's a very peaceful way to spend a few hours in the shade. This is by far the largest aquarium I've been to, so I got to see a lot of species I'd never seen in person before, like the whale shark. When I visited Rhode Island a few years ago, I went to the largest aquarium in the state, and it looked more like a moderately large pet shop. Their main attraction was a blue lobster. We finally got back to the hotel to check in and unpack. I believe that our hotel in Osaka was the largest of the three cities. We got this cool color gradient clock. Right next to the bed, there's a flashlight that automatically turns on when I pull it out. That's very useful for emergencies. Don't want to fumble around with buttons in the dark. There's also a money exchange kiosk in the lobby. We'll probably have to use that soon. We went out for dinner in Osaka. My sister found another vegetarian restaurant online. We did more research this time. We knew ahead of time that we were going to a trendy, touristy restaurant that's popular on TikTok, and we expected to wait in line for a while. There are a lot of cool-looking restaurants here. Most of them are probably good choices. And this is the restaurant, Oko. It has a very interesting color scheme. It definitely stands out on this block. Haha, they were very thoughtful to put out peanuts for us while we wait. Look at this! These are huge, and they're just giving them away. I'm not complaining. I freaking love peanuts. When my sister looked up Oko on Google, the search engine identified it as an allergy-friendly restaurant. Oko advertises their gluten-free options. So, yeah, that's one allergic population they cater to. I happen to have a family member who is extremely allergic to peanuts. If he were here, we would not have appreciated Google's very broad use of health-related terms. While we're waiting to have our order taken, we can go into the restaurant and pour our own drinks. Because we can get the drinks before ordering, we have to pay for them in cash, separately from our food. I suppose that's less that the owner has to keep track of. I have full access to the ingredients to make my own drink. It's a very cool experience, but a bit confusing. I'm not prepared for this responsibility. One of the suggested drink mixes is Calpis soda and grape syrup. I was skeptical when I first saw this, but then I remembered that I already passed up the opportunity to drink Calpis soda at the grocery store. This must be a real thing that people drink in Japan. If I skip over it again, I'll have regrets, so I just have to do it. Let's try this concoction. Wow, the grape Calpis soda is way better than I thought it would be. It tasted like grape sherbet. That was the owner talking in the background, if you heard her. So let's take a look around. This has to be the most unique restaurant I've ever been to. It's a narrow building with 5 floors. The bottom floor is where we got our drinks and made our order. The owner is a woman named Shiho. She runs everything in the restaurant by herself. The grill, the register, the intercom, all of it. So she has to stay on the bottom floor. Her kitchen takes up most of the space on the floor anyway. There's barely any space to stand around, beyond getting a drink. So for us to sit and eat, we have to go to one of the 4 higher floors. Each floor is equipped with a speaker and a microphone, so Shiho can talk to everyone in the building at any time. When our order is ready, she calls our number. Then we come down to pick up our food, and we take it back up the stairs to eat. We bring the tray back down when we're done. Because there's only one person cooking, and this is food that we can eat rather quickly once we get it, there are typically only about 10 people in the restaurant at a time, between the 5 floors. It's a very interesting system. I'm impressed that it works as well as it does. And look at these dining rooms. So many bright colors, writing on every surface. People from all over the world write their names and messages. So many kawaii cartoon signs. English indie pop music is playing. This looks like a restaurant you could go to in Splatoon. I love this. And it absolutely reflects the owner Shiho's personality. She was very fun and energetic, even during the short interaction we shared while we were ordering. She also complimented my kippa. Shiho is my favorite Japanese person. Let's read some of these signs more closely. Shiho's writing style is so funny and poetic. Your mind and body will be spick and span after you clean up. If there is a crowd and you are waiting for someone else, please be kind enough to give up your seat. By giving up your seat, you can refine your soul. Mike, the microphone, is your heart connected with Shiho in the kitchen. Please feel free to talk to her. So apparently, Oko relocated to this building somewhat recently. The previous location was described as a dwarf cave. Shiho wanted to accommodate more large customers and not leave anyone with a sad face. As a 6'1" American, thank you. I appreciate that. This small little sign at the top of the wall is the most interesting to me. So, Oko did have staff other than Shiho at some point, but they didn't improve the serving time at all, and Shiho decided to do away with the extra staff and do as much as possible herself so that she can keep the cost down for the customers. That is such a fascinating perspective to me. Right before I saw that sign, I was thinking that these restaurants that cater to foreigners could easily charge way more than they do, and most of us wouldn't notice. I'll gladly bring the food up myself if that means that Shiho can be less worried about the prices. This is my favorite sign in the restaurant. For customers who refill their drinks, the number of times you stumble increases even more as you drink more. Watch out for stairs. At first, I thought this were Shiho putting a hex on customers. Like, yeah, if you keep refilling your glass without paying, you will fall. Better watch yourself. But it seems to be a genuine warning out of concern for drunk customers. So, thanks. This was in the bathroom. Alright. We got our food after about 12 minutes. I got an omelet with noodles in it, and my sister got okonomiyaki with potatoes and such. Damn, that is a lot of syllables. This was quite a good omelet. It was cooked just right, and she was very generous with the vegetables and the sauces. I don't know that this was the best food I ate in Japan, but it was definitely the most memorable. I highly recommend Oko. The food, service, and atmosphere are all very good. In fact, it's my favorite restaurant in Japan. I hope you see the next video. Thank you.